In this video, I'm going to be showing you how one stupid simple ad creative generated over $250,000 in revenue at a 3x return on ad spend for one of our clients. I'm going to show you exactly how we found the inspiration for this ad, how we created this ad, how you can go ahead and find inspiration for ads like this for your own brands, and why this particular style of creative is crushing it on Facebook right now. Before we get into the video though, if you are interested in learning how myself and my team create ads that support more than $10 million a month in D2C revenue, go to the first link in the description. You can check out my ad creative masterclass program there. You can get access to me, you can get access to all of my SOPs, resources, templates, workflows, and everything that we do to build our creative pipeline to be able to produce high converting ads at scale. And you'll also get access to me on weekly calls where I can jump in, take a look at your ad account, take a look at your ads, help you and troubleshoot why things aren't working, help you come up with new ideas for iterations, and help you actually scale your business. Okay, so how exactly did we generate 256K or just over 256K in revenue from this stupid simple ad creative for one of our clients? In this video, I'll show you exact breakdown of that creative and why it particularly works so well. I'll show you inside the ad account, the ad itself, etc., etc. No reason to lie here. And I'll also show you exactly how to find ads like these, to find inspiration for different types of videos like this to create them for your own brand, and why these particular style of ads are working really, really well at the moment. And a market shift that has happened in like the UGC ad creative space that I don't think a lot of brands are aware of, or definitely not aware on how to capitalize on to make money. So I'll show you everything like that. Let's jump into the ad account and I'll go through all of the data with you now. Okay, so as you can see, we're inside the client ad account now. This ad had about 9 iterations in total, or 9, I think these were just duplicates, to be honest, across different campaigns and ad sets. We didn't really do actually much iteration on this ad just yet. And I'll go into that in a minute as to how we're going to be doing that and some ideas we have for that. But as you can see, $256,846 in revenue, 3.2x return on ad spend, over 1,300 purchases generated. I don't know what you want me to do, refresh it, whatever, to show you it's not fake. This is a client of ours, they're legit, they're a real brand. If you want to go and check with them, you can do. So let's go into the actual creative itself now. Okay, so here we are. This is the actual creative itself. And obviously you won't be able to hear it. I still haven't figured out the tech side of how to actually make sure that happens. As you can see, I just record these on Loom videos and it seems to work pretty well at the moment. So it's literally just the client of ours in this case, they sell, well, one of their hero SKUs is vibration plates. They like work for a bunch of different pain points, bunch of different problems. Very, very good product in terms of the TAM and scalability. And that's why it's done so much in revenue, both D2C and on Amazon. And, this particular style of video, essentially what happened was we came across a organic video that a creator or just a customer had posted of them literally just sitting on the device and talking about the product. And we thought that was an excellent way to tap into the audience, to give them that authenticity and that kind of raw element to the content where it doesn't look like it's marketing content, doesn't look like an ad itself, but does an excellent job of capturing people's attention and actually being believable. I think that's the biggest challenge that brands are going to have this year in terms of making sure that their content is actually believable, because what we've seen over the last 2 years, I would say, is a massive kind of pendulum swing towards single creator UGC, B-roll heavy UGC, highly scripted UGC, where customers, I think now, don't get me wrong, that content does work and we have accounts where some of those ads are our best ads when executed properly. But I think there's a market shift happening where customers want raw, authentic content because it doesn't come across as an ad. It comes across as a lot more believable, particularly in niches where there's a high degree of skepticism or a high degree of market sophistication. You want to make sure that you're able to cut through that noise and get directly to the problem with the customers and actually capture their attention. I think a lot of that has to do with the kind of TikTokification of UGC and like online shopping generally, although TikTok GMV is not anywhere near as big as like Shopify or Amazon in terms of like social consumption on paid social and social feeds. TikTok is dominating in terms of that style of content. And this is essentially what this kind of video is. It's basically a TikTok shop style UGC video. And we'll go through the script here in a second. So we'll start with the hook itself. So let me show you my end of day routine as a nurse. So that's a crucial part of this ad because it acts as a filtering mechanism to qualify the audience. So we're calling out the nurse customer avatar here. And nurses, obviously, in our research, we found they do shift work, they work super long hours, spending loads of time on their feet all day, tired, exhausted, don't have time for themselves, don't have time to take care of themselves, don't have time to look after themselves or invest in themselves, etc., etc. So we're really playing on that, because you can see from the creator's expression of relief. The next line is literally, there's some days where I'm too. One sec, let me make this full screen so it's a bit easier. There's some days where I'm literally too tired to even stand on the Life Pro. Life Pro is the vibration plate is the product. So I would just take a seat and let the vibrations do all the work. So again, we are creating some kind of almost like risk-free element to the product, and an extremely short time delay from action to actual outcome. And we're reducing the kind of load on the customer or the prospect to be able to actually experience the benefits of this product. You only really need to do this for a minute or three. Again, playing on that fact as well, where you don't have to spend a lot of time doing this, but you can still get the results that you want. Going through exactly how it actually helps the product. We're talking about lymph nodes, we're talking about lymphatic pathways. This is something that's, I think, taken off as like a trend recently as well, just like lymphatic drainage from home. And we've had some other creatives inside this account that have really worked for lymphatic drainage angles, and how that exactly benefits the prospect. So now we're actually integrating some authority into the script as a nurse and lymphatic drainage practitioner. So now it's not only got that relatable element to it, but it's actually coming from a place of authority, and the customers are highly likely to actually resonate with this person and take their recommendation, because not only have they related to them, not only are they a highly qualified audience by watching to this point in the video, but now we're integrating authority into the script as well. Now, obviously, the video itself, I think the movement of the product and how the product actually works has a scroll stopping element to it as well, and an engaging visual to it. You kind of see this woman just like bouncing around, kind of looks like. And like super simple video, ugly video in terms of like, the style of ad for sure. Native captions, just a voiceover script, and 1 58-second B-roll scene of the product in use. And like I said, we got this idea from an organic TikTok that a customer had made about the product that had gotten a lot of views. And when we found that out, that was kind of the real unlock to making ads like this, not only for this client, but other clients as well. And thanks to tools like Kalo Data, you can actually do this at scale. So if I was, for example, selling a supplement brand, I'm going to show you exactly how you can now like find ads like this, or videos like this that you can potentially recreate for your own brands. And Kalo Data is an excellent tool to be able to do that. And what you'll find in the commonalities between the types of videos on Kalo Data is they come from, obviously most of them are coming from affiliates. Very rarely are the brands posting these pieces of content themselves. And so obviously affiliates, they come with a degree of authenticity and passion because they actually want to make money from the videos that they generate, as opposed to like UGC creators who can sometimes come across as a bit empty, a bit transparent, and they just don't like come across like they care about the product or the video itself. This is why this type of content works really well. So let's say I was selling a supplement brand, for example. I would just go in here, I would go into nutrition and wellness, and I would look at everything that's selling well in the last 30 days. And then I would go through the top selling supplements, and I would go through their top 20 or 30 videos. So for example, Physician's Choice, let's have a look what they got inside here. Brands done 1.4 million on TikTok Shop according to this in the last 30 days. Now let's see what some of their top performing videos are. So here, 83K from this, like look how stupidly simple this is. 83K generated from this, which is just a before and after transformation. That's all it is. This is an excellent use of iteration, by the way. So this ad, he's talking about how your pooch looks like this or this. And if you look at the second top performing video, exactly the same script, just executed by a different person. And this is what I'm talking about, the power of these types of videos. And all you need to do is find 5 to 6 similar videos, download them, generate the transcript, whether it's like a scripted ad, or whether it's like, for example, this way, just like before and after B-roll, or whether it's like this, talking to the camera, etc., etc. Again, look, another pooch video. This is like in the top 5, there's 3 out of the 5 are the same video, just by a different person. And people say iterations don't work. Like, it's just nonsense, bro. That's one of the most powerful iterations you can make. It's like, take the same ad that's ripping, get somebody else to recreate it. Allows you to tap into a different audience segment, a different race, a different gender, whatever it might be, can have drastic implications on the performance of that particular script and often end up beating your control. It happens so often, we see. So all you need to do is find like 5 to 6 similar styles of videos. So generally the videos that work really well on TikTok Shop is like completely talking head scripted storyline videos, B-roll / music or sound heavy before / after content, or B-roll / music heavy listicle content, conspiracy style videos where they're talking about, revealing a big secret or exposing a hidden or dark truth, for example, about something, and then the product is your solution to that. And once you study this style of video and you generate the transcript of these 5 to 6 different styles of scripts, all you then need to do is rewrite the same style of ad and visual for your particular product. Here's another example I'll show you using just the organic TikTok feed to find more video ideas like this. Okay, so here I've just typed in red light wand, which is like a super old product, SolarWave, do crazy numbers with this product. And all I want to do is I want to look for videos that had a very good organic reach. Now, organic reach is not always a good leading indicator of success of the video, but what it is a good indicator of is, or the success of a video as an ad, but what it is a good indicator of is its performance in terms of the organic feed to actually capture people's attention. You can then rework the script slightly to make it more of a direct response sales video, but you want to keep the skeleton, you want to keep the shell of the video the exact same. And oftentimes you can find very, very good hooks just by looking inside either your feed on your phone or just by searching terms like this on TikTok. So for example, this one, 7,920 likes, 141 comments. So this was not a Spark ad from what I can see, because Spark ads generally have barely any comments but loads of views. So this video is literally just a woman using the red light wand talking about the product. Like, you could pay a UGC creator on an affiliate basis, on a retainer basis, or just per video, like super cheap to get these kind of videos made, where you just give them a concept and you give them a skeleton of a brief and you give them some talking points and kind of some key things to touch on about the product or the problem. It obviously makes a lot more sense if the person in the ad looks, talks, and acts like your target customer. Like, for example, for our ad with the nurse avatar, the woman actually looks like she could be a nurse. She's obviously just an actor. And it's just her talking with a ring light behind, using the product. Super, super simple idea. Then you have another video here, 12.9k likes. She's talking about the product. She's about to put the product to the test. Again, same concept or a similar concept. And then she's just going to go through, break it down, and then actually show a demonstration and use the product. These kind of videos, probably like throughout the course of 2025, you're going to see like an insane pendulum shift in like the UGC ad creative space to be more focused on this style of creative. Like, it's just 100% a fact. We have 5 unique accounts at the moment in completely different verticals, selling to completely different customers, where this style of video is the top performing style of video. That is why we were able to generate 256k from a single creative without even iterating on it. So now let's actually talk about how we would potentially iterate on a creative like this. Again, the process is super simple. You saw it in the Kalo data. These 3 out of the top 5 videos for this Physician's Choice supplement product are the same exact video, just with a different person. That's number one. We would always want to test that first. And then the second thing you want to test on this style of video as a high impact iteration is the actual text on the screen in the first frame. So essentially your hook text. So obviously this says, let me show you my end of the day routine. That can stay the same. What we might look to do is put another caption up here or lower down here, which is just like a fixed hook, and it can stay on the screen for just the first 3 seconds. It can stay on the screen for the entirety of the video. I've seen that working on some ads that I've seen from TikTok Shop as well. And you can then split test different types of hooks, different types of messaging for this style of creative. Those are the 2 highest impact iterations we found that actually make the biggest difference in terms of results, and not just uploading the same exact video to Facebook every single time, but allowing you to, through your caption, through your creator, tap into different audiences and different segments of your audience while keeping the core concept the exact same. And the type of scale you can achieve through this, I think a lot of people underestimate it. A lot of people poo-poo on iterations. I don't understand why. They literally some of the top performing ad styles you can do. And when we as an agency jump into an account, we spend a majority of our effort in the first 30 days testing just iterations of what's already working. And you can find so many more winners at a higher hit rate and scale spend while still focusing on new customer acquisition. So anyway, that's exactly how we did this. We generated 256K from a single ad creative at a 3.2x return. I've shown you exactly the script. I've shown you the video. I've shown you exactly how to come up with ideas like this for yourself, how to find the inspiration, and then how to actually find video concepts that can translate well for your product and your brand. If you're not utilizing this style of content from watching this video, then to be honest, I don't really know what to tell you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, join the Ad Creative Masterclass. It will be the first link and the only link in the description. That is where you can get access to me, my team, all of my SOPs, resources, how we think about making ads, behind the scenes case studies and stuff that I can only share inside our community, and weekly live calls with me where we can review your ad copy, we can review your scripts, we can review your UGC, how your creatives are performing, what kind of iterations you should make next, how you can actually scale up your creative production pipeline, one-to-one. We can jump into all of that. And for the next 30 people who actually join the course, I'm giving you a free one-to-one, 1 hour consulting call with me, where you can ask me any question you like. You can go through anything to do with your brand or your agency, and help you out basically. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I am going to become more consistent now. I should be posting at least once a week. And yeah, join the Ad Creative Masterclass. See you in the next video.